ones, empaths and all the real ones. The way that you look to the world is over. It's done with. You're never going to look at the world the same way again, ever again. After encountering a narcissist, toxic individual, psychopath, sociopath, whatever, some control freak, some weirdo, you're never going to look at the same way again. Okay? For maybe your whole life you've gone through believing in other people, believing people have good interests, and you've encountered the dark side, you've encountered the evil. And this is the thing, you can't unsee what you saw, especially with this individual. You're never going to look at them the same way again. Okay, if you're this is why at the start of your journey it can be incredibly difficult. This shift that has taken place, this veil that has been lifted, this new reality that you face can feel overwhelming. It can feel dark, it can feel daunting, it can feel painful, but it's a necessary thing. This is the truth. This is the truth. Okay, you're like, this is the reality. The rest of it was not real. Okay, and I don't mean in a sense, because it's not always romantic relationships, but I don't mean in a sense like the narcissist didn't love you. They're obsessed with you. They're weirdos, but they were trying to destroy you. Ultimately, you know, you were laying in bed with your worst enemy. Okay, and the same goes for friends, business partners, whatever. These are your enemies, and the veil has been lifted, and you see that now. You see them as the cretins that they are, the disgusting parasites, the disgusting dusty weirdos. This is what you see them as they are, okay? You see them that way now. And you're the thing is, it's early days. You have the split in your mind. You're dealing with the split in your mind. You've got the new reality that you see. You've got all the truths that you see. They've done this, they've done that, they've done this, they've done that, and you're piecing it together. But then you can be conditioned by what their influence over you and the way that they enmesh themselves so much in your life that you're so used to them being around. Oftentimes they will go very distant, silent treatment, ghosts, disappearing acts, all of these things they can do at this period of time because they know the split has happened in the psyche. They know the veil has been lifted. For them, they see the veil has been lifted too. Right, I touched on this in a recent video. I'm not sure which one it was, but the veil is lifted for the narcissist as well. Okay, they begin to realize that you see through them. The act is no longer gonna work with you no more. Okay, and that's when they start to go through all of their self-absorbed regret, all of that shit, right? All of the self-absorbed remorse, self-absorbed, like feeling sorry for themselves, all of that, because they've, you know, you were their whole world. They're fixated on you. You gotta understand, right? These people are on the sidelines of your life. This is friends, this is romantic partners, this is family, and they're wishing for your downfall. They hear you doing well. They will curse upon it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they can curse and have an influence, but I believe just sending negative vibes your way, they put you down. All right, to extremities. Okay. Honestly, a lot of your circle, like, you come up with an idea. This is why I say to you, right, when I started this YouTube, didn't tell anyone. The only person I said something to, my dad was driving me to my flat one day, and I said, just started YouTube. He's like, oh, all right. Didn't say much, right? I just told him that I'd done it, right? And I didn't tell no one else. And I just basically get ahead with what you're doing, because throughout my life, this is one of the first things that I tried to, actually, no, there's two things. When I started the business and this, what I'll say is I didn't let other people know, okay? And this is what I'm saying now for what you need to do in your own life. Don't worry about no one else. Like, the veil's been lifted. If you're at the start of your journey, it's incredibly hurtful, but you're going to lead on to better things and all of that, right? And if you've got anything, you'll realize that so many people around you, because of this narcissist, this toxic individual, whatever type of relationship it was you're in, you now realize that they're evil, and you start to see tendencies in other people. You see negativity. You don't even stay around them long enough to work out their narcissist. This is why the veil needed to be lifted. The spiritual aspects to this as well. This is what I cover on the spiritual channel. If you ever want to check out the spiritual channel, this is what the spiritual aspects to why, like, a lot of you know, many people I've spoken to have gone through like spiritual awakenings of whatever kind. It doesn't have to be religion or even meditation. It's your own thing. You might grow a link with Jamaica, you know, with Source and all of that. And the thing is you don't go back to sleep now. The one thing that I need to touch on, right? This is one of the main reasons I didn't start with it, because I hope you're still here. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's about running into new people. Okay, there's several sessions that I've had with people. Okay, male and female, and they've gone through the awakening. They've watched narcissistic content. Some of them read books. Some of them have gone on their own journey, even starting YouTube channels, going on and doing other things, right? And they, you know, some people have, yeah, like I said, written books. There's people who have done different things, right? They were doing pursuits, and they fell back to sleep with a new person. That's how they can get you. All right. So as well, like, and it's not always just romantic. Some of these people fell back to sleep with their own, like, family and all of this stuff, right? And the family wasn't the narcissist in the first place, but they let other people in their life, friends. It's just, it's common, right? I've had several sessions like this. And what I'm saying is this is what you can watch out for. You watch this content. I don't know when like, you know what I'm saying? Some of you take breaks. Some of you watch this video. Then you'll be watching some other stuff. Like, it's YouTube. It's just like a platform where you're watching different things, right? Consuming different information. And all I'm saying is just remember from your experience, all right? You take what you can from these videos. What you can take, what you can, disregard the rest, all right? Like, but there will come a time that I believe not all of you, but other narcissists are coming your way. Okay, some of them gravitate, like you've heard me say many times before, unless it's your first time here, when you're vulnerable, when you're weak, and some of them gravitate towards you when you're shining brightly. And this is what was in the instances of these people who I done sessions with. They had elevated and grown. It had been some time. They took their time to like invest in someone, and it turned out to be another narcissist, and a worse type of narcissist. You see, that's what they ran into. And this is what I'm warning all of you about. All right, so this is why you're not going back to sleep now. You're not going to be in those rose-tinted glasses, seeing the world in the way that you did, seeing the best in people and all of that, right? Like, it's not about not seeing the best in people, but just realize that there's a lot of snakes. There's a lot of people that have Schadenfreude. Okay, that's the German word for it, but it's like, you know, loving other people's pain, loving other people's suffering. Many people that are very close to you, narcissists, other friends, this, that, the other, they actually like you being down. It makes them feel better. It makes them feel ahead. All right. This is once you wake up to this, you're like, you know what? I'll spend some time alone, or I'll spend some time with my certified people, and I'll focus on me. And that's what you get to. Okay. Like, if I was carrying around, if I was still around, you know, I had a lot of affiliates through my life. If I was around any affiliate, even now, all right, I'd be so distracted. Okay. Some people have come back into my life, you know, friends and stuff, and like friends from the past and childhood and things like that. And I've just got out of it again. I'm telling you, if you're blessed to have a good family, or you're blessed to have some good friends, cherish them. I should have said that earlier, but cherish your good friends, okay? If you've got good friends and you've got good family. Because many people I speak to, not many, but there was a lady that I spoke to who stood out to me just now in my mind. She was around, like, didn't have much people around, and it was just a narcissist and things like that. And that's what narcissists often isolate you away from a lot of people, okay? So, anyway, once it's filled, if you're not going back to sleep, but just, it's a vital warning. Please, let's all collectively not let these parasites disturb anyone who's on our channel here in this community. Right? Keep vigilant. All right, keep vigilant. Thank you for watching this video. If you've clicked today, I really it's an important video, and I hope you got to this point in the video. I'm just warning you for the future. I know many of you are still so devastated from what happened initially from the narcissist or narcissist, but it's just about staying vigilant for the future, all right? Because you're not going back to sleep now. You're not having those rose-tinted glasses. This is reality now, and spot the fakes, right? Spot the fakes. So anyway, thanks for listening today. I really appreciate your support. Please book a session if you'd like to. I'm doing all time zones, 24 hours. So I'm available 24 hours. I'm doing all time zones. There's also video requests. I process those in 24 hours. You can reach out for a video request if you'd like to. You're welcome to donate or support to the channel if you want to. I've started that new podcast. I need to try and keep getting back at it. And like I said, check out the spiritual channel. All links you need, anything you will need, will be in the description box below. And I hope everyone has a blessed week ahead, or whenever you're watching this. Hope you have a blessed night, and I send love and light your way, and I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.